Speaking of your other collaborators, I mean, you are definitely known for your collaborations. But what about your collaboration with Fabulous? First of all, is Fabulous really your cousin, or is that just something y'all say? You know how we black people
We
do.
say a lot of people say, "Oh, y'all look alike." His birthday's November 18th. My birthday's November 19th, and we just used to work together. We used to mesh together so well. So we're not really blood related, but like we just like came up in the game together. When I first heard this song, I was like, "Yo." There were so many people I could have did Superwoman with. Like I was just like, I want this guy because I just heard the hunger when he was on DJ Clues on his mixtape. The way he spelled his name, he made you do stuff. He did things that made you remember him. So I was like, yo, this kid's gonna be around for a long time. And so I snatched him up. Now look at him. He's making it rain in clubs and then just everything. He just living his life.
And can we expect any future collaborations with you guys?
Next question.
Oh.
I'm saying, no, as for I think we're just going to just keep it on a friendly level. So Superwoman and Forever and all the songs we did together. We have enough songs together to make an album, so we'll probably just leave it at that.
Oh, wow. So there are other songs other than Forever and Superwoman.
Yeah, Can't Let You Go. On his other albums, Can't Let You Go, Take You Home. Like, we did mad songs together. Like, songs that didn't even come out that I didn't even get the vocals. So we did a song together. I had sent him a while ago, and he said, "Yo, I did the vocal." I said, "Well, send it to me." But maybe he lost it in his files or something. I don't know.
Well, what about Ja Rule? I know there was definitely some beef between you and Ja Rule, and
we did it that. Like, we cool now. I don't have no beef with anybody, for real. I'm too grown for beef. I have 3 kids. There's no such thing as beef. Beef is the only thing. Only thing that's beef is what our chef cooks. Like, and I don't even eat beef that much anymore. I'm doing only chicken and fish. So he's in jail. Like, he got locked up for 2 years, and that like really hurt my heart. It's just like, yo, I don't wish that on nobody.
Yeah.
But I know that last year at his birthday, I went through because I was just like, yo, let's break this. He was like, yeah, we got kids, we grown. Like, this is 10 years ago. Let's get over it. We hugged, and then I wound up doing another song with him. I think it's gonna be on his mixtape. I'm not sure, but I'm not even mad at the past anymore. It is what it is, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I realize the reason why I have longevity and the reason why no matter I have an album and not people still rock with me is because God has favor over my life. I treat people the way I want to be treated. So whether I'm mad at you or not, at the end of the day, it's all love, it's all respect, and I'm never going to wish anything bad on you. So when that karma chameleon comes back to bite you in your ass, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, you just have to treat people right. That's why I ain't trying to be funny. The same people that come after all the big wigs come after me. IRS, the home people, all the stuff, but for some odd reason, God got his hand on my life and they can't touch me. And I'm not going to say the devil probably ain't going to try me as soon as we get off this phone, but for some odd reason, God do not let nothing happen to me. And I really am so grateful for that, and I will not take it for granted.
What exactly did you learn though from the situation with Ja Rule and that beef and you know and of course now that it's over, but what did you learn from those situations?
I learned that the best way to navigate through this industry is to be your own separate entity. You have to make sure that your brand comes first. That's why I stopped doing a lot of hooks. A lot of people say, yo, you should do everybody hooks. I was like, yeah, because I just wanted to sing. I just wanted everybody to know that I could really sing. But then when you try to get the favor reciprocated, a lot of people act like they're so busy or they don't have the time. So I said, okay, one thing I'm not going to do is beg, because the righteous shall not be forsaken. So you will need me before I need you. And that's not being cocky. That's just being blessed. And sure enough, it's a lot of people who I helped when they didn't have no budget, and I helped propel them to the top, and they never reciprocated. And I don't think that they owe me anything, but trust me, their pride won't let them call me and be like, yo, Mo, let's just do this together, blah, blah, and let's blaze it, because they know I'm going to say no. I'm to the point in my life, I might change my name to Little No, because I've been saying it a lot. Like, nope, I'm not doing that no more. And I've learned that from being around great people who said, don't let these people tramp you out. So one of the things I've learned in this business is don't cast my pearls amongst swine, meaning that God has given me this gift, this voice that I have. So no matter if you try to shut it down on the radio or the singing tip, I can always do a show. I have a personality. I have so many things that I'm given as a gift that I can't take it for granted. So I realize that my brand is my voice. My brand is me. I am the Little Mo Show. So with that being said, if I won't have people call me and say, I want you on this. If I call you, that's when I want to be on it. I don't expect nobody to call me anymore. I just be like, yo, why so-and-so ain't have me on that joint? But then I honestly changed my phone number, and I don't want anybody to call me because I don't want to not tell them no. So if I call you and you tell me no, please believe I will never ask anything from them again. And that's not being arrogant, but it's a lot of people who try in this industry. Like, they think they've arrived, they think they're so grand, and they think like they're like freaking, like they walked on water. And I'm just like, yo, I've learned you don't have no friends in this industry, and the ones that you do have, consider them family, because whether you're high or you're low, the friends you know that you have is that if you ever get down to your last dime, they don't have to give you no money, but they'll always make sure you have a place to stay, and they'll make sure your kids eat. And I can't say that for many people in this industry, that when I was at a low point in my life that they helped me out. But then I thought about it, I never called any of them, because I really don't care. Because it's one big high school system, and a lot of people, their hearts ain't in the right place. And I realized that before I came back, I had to make sure my heart was in the right place. And I know it's in the right place. Why? Because I'm more of a people person. I'm more of a giver than I'm a receiver, because I've never asked anybody for anything.
Loma, let's do a
I encourage everybody in this industry, don't ask nobody for nothing. And if you ask, just ask as if you're not going to get nothing back in return. You know why? Because ain't nobody going to give you nothing back. They are not going to pay you back. Trust me. Like, I'm telling you, there are people with money upon money that owe me to this day. And I'm just like, y'all niggas up here, excuse my French, I'm just up here cussing because I get real emotional. But I'm just like, these niggas up here acting like they flossing, but they owe me. But they act like they don't know me, but it's all good. At the end of the day, if I got to open up the gate, watch who unlock it. Hello?
Well, Loma, let's start with the lessons that have been learned. How has the sound of your music today evolved since the first album, based on a true story?
It's evolved a lot. You know why? Because I realized that I used to suppress myself, and I used to be scared to really sing, because I used to be like, oh, everybody don't think I'm showing off, or, oh, I don't take all that. And I was like, yes, I do take all that. Because when I listened to some of my old demos or old stuff that I was doing, I was like, yo, when I did Could I, people keep on talking like that song to this day. Why? Because I was like 19 years old, and I had so much, no, I was 21 when I did that one. I had so much passion in my voice, and I had just so much love for the music industry. I just wanted to know everybody to know that I could sing. And if y'all could hear, I wish I could get Chef Crawford on the phone and just ask him, can we just play all of the stuff that we couldn't keep in the song? Like, I really started going, and I used to think I was one of the Clark sisters back in the day. Like, I just wanted to sing. I just wanted to have church on every record, and everybody, it don't take all that. You ain't got to be singing all over the place. And I was like, but this is my heart. So I really had dumbed my singing down because I thought people wouldn't get it. But then I thought about it. I'm not dumb. Like, I'm academically, Jesus, I'm one of the smartest people you'll ever meet in your life. I've just made some dumb mistakes, but that's me being human. But at the end of the day, my singing, I can't keep on suppressing my singing. So on P.S. I Love Me, you will hear me singing like never before. Like, this is a secular hip-hop and R&B album, but you would think it's a gospel album because I'm going all the way in harmonies. Anything that you can think of that I've always wanted to do, I'm doing on this album. Like, I'm not holding any punches. I'm not holding anything back. It's gonna be a lot of people who try to, I would say, try to copy my sound. All of a sudden, everybody wants to do ad libs all over the place, and they couldn't really do it. You know what I'm saying? Or just everything that I started doing 10 years ago, I see a lot of people doing now. Well,
you mentioned that Shep Crawford and you guys got in this. First of all, Shep Crawford's legendary. How did that collaboration come about, and how did the growth, in turn becoming like a song or whatever? You
talk. That was when I did Tonight. That's when we collaborated. We did a couple of songs together. I remember the lady that was managing him, Montel Jordan's wife, had a song. They had a song deal with Elektra. So that's how the placements got, because that's when I was on Elektra. But we just wound up keeping in touch over the years and stuff like that, and then like the rest became history. And even though Tada didn't really do what I wanted it to do, I know we released the commercial, and I think it sold like 400,000 copies as a single. Then we put out the album. We just used to do a lot of stuff backwards back in those days. I don't know what we were thinking, but a lot of people are rocking with it more now than they were back then. It's almost like, because I've always had a younger crowd and audience, like a lot of people are like, yo, I used to listen to you in elementary school. So if they were 8 years old, then that's 10 years ago. Now they're 18, and some people were 10 and 12. That's 10 years ago. Now they just now going to college. It's like, dang, like people really grew up on my music. And then the 21 and over crowd that's grew up with me, they're like in their 30s now, so now they're really loving me. So I realized that, I can honestly say, and I thank God for this, my sound is pretty much timeless. Why? Because my voice, I asked somebody the other day, I said, what you think about my voice? They was just like, your voice is sound like everybody can listen to it. You know, some people, they sing, then they start sounding mad old.
Yeah.
Like, Mahalia. You just get a Mahalia swag in your spirit. But I was just like, for some reason, God has preserved me real well, and I am not mad.
Well, that's definitely good to hear. We cannot wait. When can we expect P.S. I Love Me?
Lord, I'm gonna tell you this, Lord willing, and I'm really pushing because we're just waiting to master. Like literally, everything is done. But it's crazy that my son's a big Justin Bieber fan, so the guy that's mastering my album is mastering Justin Bieber stuff, so he gets priority over me. I mean, I love me some Justin Bieber. So once they're done with his, hopefully I'll be mastering next week. And we're looking at the end of August, first week of September. Like, it's that close.
Oh, wow.
Really trying to